Greetings everyone, this is Elizabeth. Thank you for joining me today, even on the replay. I do greatly appreciate it. Make sure everything's running smoothly. Okay, why is... Hopefully that's alright. Alright, so let's get started. I have out my Glimmer hot foil system. Okay, there's a couple of different brands on the market. I got the Glimmer because it was on sale. And for the hot foil systems, you want to pick foils that say they're either for a hot foil system or tell you that they have a glue built in. Hello, Anne. How are you doing? So there's Glimmer hot foil, foil quill foil. These both have glues built in, so they'll work with any hot foil system. And Gemini has a brand as well. There's a couple of other brands out there that have the glue built in. And today we're going to use the Pink Fresh Heart Grid. So it's going to punch a bunch of, well, not punch it, but emboss some hearts into our paper. And I wanted to use this plate because sorry about that. I wanted to use this plate because I saw a video out there where they used the back of the plate to foil the leftover foil. Pam and Lisa, hello lovely ladies. How are you two doing today? So for my hot plate, I do have a different paper that I use. You can use whatever paper. The results will be a little bit different. Did I bury my paper? I spent like 30 minutes looking for the cord for this. I forgot where I put it because even though it has a wraparound when you're all done, I don't like winding and unwinding it and reaching in to plug it in. I thought I had left it plugged in, hung it up on the wall. As soon as I looked over there, after digging and digging, I was like, oh, that's where I put it. So I'm gonna use Hamilco semi-gloss paper. It's a nice paper, and what I'm gonna do, my machine needs some shims sometimes, and I taped my two other plates together because I don't like them moving around, and I always use them. I think I'm gonna do some gold hearts because then it can go with anything. Puyallup. I've been through Puyallup a few times. Okay. Got my rotary cutter. Get this and this. There's a little piece of sticky here holding this together so it doesn't unwind. I'm just gonna chuck it. Ooh, Lisa's going to her first stamp show in Puyallup. How exciting. Okay, a lot of these foils, the hot foils, are meant for, come on. Are meant for paper crafts, so they're very fine. Backing makes them a little bit hard to work with. I find that a rotary cutter is the best to cut the foil, and if you start on the edge, since it's so fine, it's going to wrinkle and crunch and do some weird stuff. So here's my tip. Put your foil down, put something on top of it, preferably what you need to trim it to, okay? So I got my hot plate. I'm going to start in the center, and I'm going to go one way, pull out the thing to make sure I cut it, and then go the other way. And I know now that I have the perfect size for my foil, and I'm going to pick them up, okay? My machine's been on, it's been cooking, so I'm just going to get everything ready. I'm going to set my plate down with the images up, okay? This is my first foil, images up, and that is already conducting heat. So once you set it down, don't touch it. If you need to move it, grab your little magnetic tool. It either came with one like this or it came with pincher ones. I don't like the pincher ones. I do recommend buying this one because you can pick it up. Well, the smaller ones are a lot easier, and you can drag it around, okay, until release it. Okay, that's all you gotta do. So we're just gonna adjust that where we want it, okay? Now this is the important part. This is the heat. This is the glue. If we put this down like this, we're putting the glue on there, okay? The gray stuff, the backing, that is the glue, okay? And see, the heat just lets it do its thing there. We're just gonna, my AC is blowing too, so we're gonna get that on there. And then we're gonna put our paper down on that. Maybe, okay, let's try it this way. We're gonna put our paper and foil together like so, and then we are going to set it on there like so. Okay, and I can see the bottom of the plate through there, so I can adjust that accordingly. Okay, you could tape them all together. I don't, because I'm gonna trim anyways, so if it's off a little, it's not gonna hurt my feelings. Okay, I'm gonna set this on top. These are the two plates it comes with. The system comes with these plates. The green light is on, so I can hit the timer. When the timer stops flashing, I'm going to send it through a die cutting machine that will hold the heat plate. In my case, I am using its mate, the Spellbinders Platinum. Anne turned 70. Happy birthday, Maureen Pryor. She is 67. I am 40. I was born in 78. 44, I think. T. Hello, T. She says, I have some beautifully foiled plates. Yes, and you can get that off, I do believe, with either acetone, pure acetone, or alcohol. But it shouldn't affect your stamping in the future. So if you do accidentally foil your plate, it's okay. You'll just have pretty plate. Okay, so my light stopped blinking, which says to pull the system. And I tried to be ginger about it. I don't want everything shifting. I'm going to lift, take it to my platinum, and run it through. And you should feel some restraint. Okay, it should be not super tight, but tight enough to feel some pressure. Okay. Do not, I recommend do not run it back through. Okay, one way, nice and slow, nice and steady, because if you go back, you have a chance of causing a ghosting or double printing. Okay, so you don't want to go back through. Okay, So it is super, super toasty. This screaming hot. Okay, don't touch that. That's what this guy is for. But we're just gonna give a tiny little pull, and something happened in the middle. I'm not too worried about that. That's a good place for a sentiment or a focal image. Okay, these little bits out here, we can just sand erase those right out. Otherwise, that is a really good foil. And this is what I saw that we're going to try. Come on, you. We're going to pick this up. Oh, no. I got to do one more step. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to... I don't know what thickness of paper they used, but they did put a piece of paper underneath there. Okay, so I'm going to plug that back in. We're going to wait for our green light to go. Make sure that is like that. Okay. And yeah. Because this is not a cutting one. I wouldn't recommend this if it was a cutting one. I would just do this with like this style, because we don't want to cut into our rubber mat. So this is what I saw. They got their paper. Now, we did all the tiny hearts. Okay, so this foil has tiny hearts. So again, the heat, the glue. We want to see the glue, which means our paper and glue sandwich goes like so. And we're going to set it on there like so. And we're just going to shift that just a little bit, because I can see the bottom of my plate. I know it's a little off there. Then we're going to set that gingerly on there. Again, we're waiting for it to heat up. Now, like any hot system, it can cause warping and stuff. I like to pull it apart, do my stuff, and then plug it in when I'm ready to focus and move. I don't like it to sit there in the ready mode the entire time, if that makes sense. Bethany and Shay, hello lovely ladies. Yeah, they do have a couple of hot plates. So there's my ready sign. Now I can hit my timer. They also, okay, they do sell the solid plate, which of course I have, but when I saw the video, and I know some of us are a little tight on cash, we can't afford all the things, but maybe you get a plate that has a solid back, and you won't need this one. But this one is good because it's really big. It's much bigger than this one here. And if you flip it over, it's even bigger because that little raised area, okay, we have it even bigger. So you can use both sides of this plate, especially if you're doing big foil projects. Yeah, so there's that. Okay, our timer is done. We're gonna give a pull straight out. We don't want to lift or anything. We want to just unplug it and then plug it into our die machine, and that is spinning around. And nice evenness. Okay. I don't know if that foiled very well because it didn't feel snug. So that might not have foiled very good. I might need another shim putting it upside down. But that's okay. We'll see what happened. Ooh, it feels like it. Although there are some bubbles right there. So we probably have another miss right in there. That's all right. Yep, different companies have theirs. T bought one from Waffle Flower. Crescent Creation is has the Pink Fresh. Okay, so that wasn't enough pressure. Okay, that's all right. We'll figure this out. But I'm not sad by this. Look at how grungy that looks. We trim that up and we can still put stuff on there. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. Let's do another one. Okay, we're gonna plug that in. We're gonna use the same paper because there's still a lot of stuff in there. And we're doing a sample, so that's all right. Okay, we're gonna put this on here. We're gonna put that on there. Okay, and then we're going to put a shim on it. That felt really, let's put a thick shim. We're gonna put a thick shim on it. Then we're gonna do this. Okay, see how that goes. Yes, we are. That is right. Today is only May 12th. I do believe the vacation coupon is good until the 20th. So if you're shopping with Crescent Creation, they are on vacation visiting family in India, so they can't mail out, which means if you place an order now till I think, okay, what's going on? Really? I will have to fix that. Sorry, T. $7 international shipping. Okay, so there it is. May 20th is the last day at 11:59 p.m. PST. May 20th, 30% off site-wide with coupon code VACATION. Okay. Oh, we're the ready, so let's hit the timer. Vacation is the coupon for 30% off until May 20th, 2022 at 11:59 p.m. PST. Okay. Janine, hello, hello. Is warm. That's the only thing, is just waiting. But if you have everything lined up, this actually can be a really quick process. Get back into my stream to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. There we are. Okay, so we're gonna pull and insert. And just a nice, smooth. And that one was a lot snugger, so hopefully that one worked a lot better. Okay, let's pull that off. Oops. Okay. Had some gluey stuff on there. Okay. Ooh, that might have foiled a lot better. Okay, that is super hot, so we're just gonna put that right back there. And we, my glimmer machine comes with a heat mat. Okay, so I can set that on there and it can go cool off somewhere else. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and check my, there it is. Oh, so much better, so much better. Look at that. So this is what we're looking for. We're wanting it to pull all of the foil off. Technically, I think it would have done better, but because I ran this through basically 3 times, this last time left a little bit in the center. But look at, nice grungy foil design. We can definitely put something on top of that and have a really cool card going on. A nice big bold sentiment. We can still see some of those little hearts in there. It's super cute. See the tiny little hearts in there? Oh, super cute. Okay, let's put that back together. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do this one more time just to see if we can get a better second foil. Set that over there. No, it did. I thought so too. It did. It looked like C-O and a D and a V. I don't know. It's just weird how it picked it up. But yeah, I saw the letters too. I was like, okay, I'm seeing things, but... Or that can even be an M. So yeah, it's kind of weird, huh? Okay, so there's that. We got our piece of Himilco. We've got this warming up. So this time I'm gonna cut my paper to the, or my foil to the size of the paper, since we're gonna foil the back side too. Roll that out. Remember where I put stuff, that helps. Okay, again, start in the middle, go out, try not to run over your paper. Okay, so the glue is going to stick to my paper. Okay, we're going to foil this. We're going to do the hearts, so we're going to set that on there. Make sure that's lined up. Set that on there. Hit our timer. And then while that's cooking, we're going to cut one more sheet of Himilco because I did run out of my little squares. Or rectangles. I guess they're not square. Oh, I forgot my spacer piece. Hopefully that doesn't ruin it if we forget our spacer piece. Nope, nope, nope. Do not put you where you do not belong. Put you there. Put our piece of paper under there. I might have messed that up just a little bit, but that's okay. I'm just going to let that sit there for a second because I was moving it around. Oh, and then we need our other spacer. Yeah, see, This is why we need that little spacer. It poked it down in there. So that's okay. We'll make it work. Sprained a foot exercising. Ouch. Okay. Oops. Stay put. Pull that out. Okay. I did something. What did I do? Such a dork. I didn't turn the plate over. That's why we didn't need the shim in there. You need the shim if you turn the plate over. Okay, but that's okay. Yeah, so come here. There. That's when we need the shim. Is when we turn it over, like so. Come on, Lego. Lego, and I foiled my plate because there was too much pressure. Okay, so you want to be careful on your pressure. So a couple of my hearts punched out. But a pretty darn good foil. So yeah. Yeah. There's some holes right there, some little heart holes. Ah, that's too funny. That's okay though. It happens. Because it's not going to affect our plate. It's still going to, see, I even did it once before on the other side. But yeah, we have some pretty hearts in our plate now. Okay, so that's on there. Let's do a thicker shim this time. On the bottom. Let that heat up really good. Get our... Okay, so when you're holding your paper and you're fitting your foil to it, you should see the pretties. So that way there, when you flip it over, all that glue is going to stick to your paper. Okay, like so. I'm going to put this on top. So, and then we're going to give it an extra shim, because remember we flipped it, and so the little hearts are going to go into the rubber mat. That's why we need a shim under there. But if you're not flipping it, don't use the shims. Brownies, how fun. But yeah, I'm excited because I really like this one. And where did my other one go? Oh, look at that. So we have some grungy ones. I'm digging this. Green lights going. I'm gonna ink this up. You can always ink up afterwards. I would not recommend inking first because some inks will act like a glue and they will pull in the foil and make it foil where you don't want it to foil. Ugh, so pretty. Look at all that. Are we blinding? Blink, blink, blink. So excited. and foiling, you know, it's a process depending on the machine and your shims and stuff, different plates. You know, not all the plates are created equal. You might have a good sandwich for one company and then you put in another company and you're like, what happened? Well, you just use some not so expensive paper and you do some test runs. There we go. Nice tight. And then I'm going to shut this off. We're going to set that out of the way, because whether this foiled or not, I think we can pop on a quick card. Okay. Ooh, that's toasty too. There's that. Slide that over there to cool off, like so. Get this down by its plate. Put this out of the, come here you. Let those cool off a little bit. The plate does cool quick, so that's a plus. But you guys, if you want to try something cool, you can also emboss with it. So yeah, it embossed really well. So if you just flip the plate over, come here you, I need you back. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Get back on there. So if we did this right, we don't even need the heat at this point, because we can just, and I don't need the Himilco because we're not going to foil it. I'm just going to use this like so. I'm going to put my accent opaque on there. Okay. Get on there. Accent opaque. Doesn't have to be perfect because we can always trim it. Then we're going to put our shim on there. We're going to put this on there just like we would before. Okay, and we're going to send that through. No foil. We're just going to emboss it. Another way to use... Okay, I did go backwards on that one, even though I say don't do that, because I just want to make sure. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look it. I just embossed with the same foil plate. So maybe you ran out of foil, but you want some hearts, or maybe you just want some hearts and not the foil. So all of your fancy plates, as long as they're not the cutting ones, because we don't want to cut into that mat. And no. So let me show you what my platform looks like after all the times we've sent that through. Okay, just make sure you don't over sandwich and cause too much pressure, otherwise it might. But yeah, there's no marks in my plate. No marks. A little bit of fuzz. But yeah, look at that. Perfection. Do 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 do. Haha. So yeah, thank you to the Instagrammer who flipped the plate. Haha. So awesome. But yeah, this is cooling down. Susie Fick, hello, hello. And if you're at the shop and you're buying some goodies and you're using that vacation code to get 30% off, because shipping will not be until they get back at the end of May. Okay. While you're in there shopping, you can pick up some lunar paste. They do carry the Simon Hurley lunar paste, which is superb stuff, let me tell you. So I'm just going to take some of the Clear Skies lunar paste. Okay. I'm going to start here. I'm just going to swirl it get very light-handed and then just kind of, well, that didn't go over well, but that's okay. Sometimes what we perceive is going to happen, it just does not happen, but that's okay. We'll do another grungy one. Ugh, that lunar paste. You don't need a ton, and look how fast it dries if you put it on thinly. I mean, if you're in a hurry, there you go. I love that lunar paste. Okay. Clean that up real quick. Lunar paste in the shop, the Pink Fresh. See, this has been cooling. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. It looks like I have a little bit of pressure issue in the center. So next time, I think what I'll do is I'll run a strip of paper just down the center of the back. Because, I mean, look at that part. That part foiled beautifully. So yeah, I definitely have something going on in the center. Not enough pressure right down there, but all the rest, that's really pretty. And we could trim this down and just use that 2 strips of hearts, or 1 strip, just cut the little strip of hearts. I have like a double row of hearts down here. Something happened. It's kind of like a science project. What's it gonna do? I don't know. I'm spritzing this with some water. Okay, now I'm gonna tap, push, and drag. Oh, that one didn't come up as well as I hoped. That was a little too thin. That's all right. Usually the lunar paste cleans up really, really fun. Well, I'm just batting 1,000 today, aren't I? That's all right. Clean up rag. Where did you go? On the floor. Okay. So there's that. Clean our sponge. Otherwise it will harden super, super hard. Pink Fresh says that the glass mat will cool off the plate quicker than just leaving it on the mat. Well, that's cool. Yes, Pam, definitely. You can do the embossing, but if you've already got it out and you just want to run a couple, yeah, it's not going to hurt nothing. But yeah, okay, so let's see. We've got, how fast can we make a card? Get our heart die going here, and our sandwich for die cutting. Do 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 do. And come hither in. Wait, do I want to do that? No, let's do, where's one of my other ones? Let's do the grungy one in the center. I think that would be really pretty. Let's grab some of that. So I have some leftovers. I can make some smaller hearts, which there we go. Grab, we'll do 3 hearts because I've got plenty of room. Look at that. And you'll use whatever heart or whatever die. Maybe you want to use a flower. I mean, it doesn't have to be all heartsies. It could be flowers. It could be birds. It could be whatever you want it to be. Send that through. That didn't quite cut that one or that one. That was rude. Oh, you guys, maybe I should have stayed in bed. Holy mollies, like nothing wants to work today. Okay, we're gonna slide that right back in there. Okay, we're gonna slide that right back where it was. Okay, put that back on there, and then this time we're just going to throw a little shim on there. Make sure nothing moved, and you moved. Okay. There we go. Ha! A little stinker. Look at that heart. Oh, and you can see the tiny little hearts in there and that nice rustic coloring. Oh yeah, that will be, yes, look at that. Ooh, looky. I am gonna trim that blue down. I think that's gonna be gorgeous though, with their little hearts hanging over the side. Take a little bit off of each side. A little bit more. And then we're gonna go for off the top and 5 1/4. Okay, we're gonna have and score, flip. While I've got this out, we're going to, come on, line up. There we go. Get our card base. Got a nice little stack of card bases right to the side. That black is going to let that pop right on out of there. That's going to hang off on that side. That's going to hang off on that side. And then that guy's going to go right there. Oh. So you can use all those grungy pieces and have a lot of fun. Let's glue this piece down first. I'm going to add a little bit of extra glue, more so than I normally do, only because we have some divots and there's less a surface that's actually going to stick. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit more glue to this because I know that it already dried. Okay, and we're going to go to this side with this one. We're going to make sure it butts up right nice, right with that edge. Get that nice and stuck down. And then we're going to stack some foam squares on there. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do a thin and a fat. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do this one with thin foams. Give it some dimension. I was all looking for you. You're right there. So we're going to pop that up. That up just like so. And take that out of there. Put that right there. Use up all of your bits of your foam sheets like that. Look at that. And then that one's going to go right there, right to the edge. And then we've got our ginormous foam. If you don't have ginormous foam, you can double stack your foam. Okay. Put that one there. She said, but. Hanging off right there. We're just going to relocate it to right there, just like so. And then we can put that one. I need to cut some of that off. Come on. Let go. There we go. I'm just gonna replace that over on that side because that little overlap. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Whoop whoop. I think maybe we'll put a thin dot there. Where's my tweezins? I lost my tweezins. There you are. Okay, we're gonna put one of our little thin dots right under this little, there we go. Oh, look at all that shine. This is a good way to send a glitter fill, you know, to those that don't like glitter. It's a mica, and I don't know if that's rubbing off or if that's because I had it all over my hands, you guys. But yeah, it stays put. And then foil. Ugh, who doesn't love foil? And now you've got a grungy heart foil using your not so fabulous parts. So don't be sad if they don't foil perfectly. Okay? You can definitely cover with a little bit of something something. Okay? Like that right there. How pretty would it be to have like a nice ribbon down the center? Okay. And see this nice, beautiful, ooh, that's gorgeous. Right down the center. Look at that. Oh, I love that. And you can, because it's, you can still see the shimmer through there. Oh my goodness. You see that? You can still see it through there. So don't hesitate to keep these not so perfect ones because they're going to do a lot of fabulous things for you. And you can ink over this. I just didn't. I was going to. but I liked it. I liked it like that. Okay, put our the pin back in there. So we've got in an hour. Okay, not too bad for an hour. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like we had another one, but it probably not. So 5 foiled backgrounds. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. Yep. So that's 5, and then we did just 1 embossing while we had the stuff out, and then we put together a card. So if you plan ahead, just plan ahead, and you know that you're going to do some embossing, hot foiling, do one step at a time. Get all your foiling done, then do all your die cutting, and then start to put it together, and you will have a nice stack of beautiful cards. And again, this was using the Pink Fresh, okay, the Pink Fresh Heart Grid, okay, and the back side. That's how we got this to foil. We used the back side. It is a little bit grungier. I know the other plate foils beautifully, the actual solid plate. So either way, if you can't afford both, you know, definitely use the back side. And again, you can also use it without the foil. Run it through your embossing sandwich on your die cutting machines. You don't even need the hot or the glimmer base like Pam said. You can just use your regular die cutting machine and just emboss that, and you'll have beautiful embossed little hearts. And again, that is Crescent Creation. And if you're shopping today, you can put in the code VACATION for 30% off, and they'll mail it to you when they get home. That's why you get the nice 30% off store-wide, because they're not going to be able to ship it until they get home. And then if you're kind of iffing and humming and hawing, you have till the 20th. And yeah, just check out their shop and see what they got going on. And remember, they're small. They're a single, you know, family owned little crafty store, and the more we buy, the more they can provide in their shop. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Distressed foiled hearts, what's not to love? I know, right? And we get like mica shimmer, and we get foil shimmer. And you can really customize it too, because if you know the person likes purple or green, green and black combo, oh you guys, that would be really pretty with green hearts and black. Oh, thank you, Pam. And she says, be sure to mention ECR when you order. Yes, if you want to take a moment and say Elizabeth sent you to the shop, that lets her know that she wants to keep me on the design team, making fun stuff for you guys. Okay, until next time, my friends, thank you so very much for hanging out with me. If you like what I presented today, I also have my own channel. You can check me out. The link is in the description. And I will go back here as soon as this ends and fix the description so that Crescent Creations shop is down in there for you guys. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.